everyone, hope you're doing good. In this video, I'm gonna dig down about single responsibility principle with analogy and example. This video is continuation of previous video about solid principles. Go check it out if you haven't had a general overview of what solid principles are. I'll put the link in your right corner and in the description below. Without further ado, let's start to dig down. First, we need to start from what single responsibility principle is. Well, it is the very first principle of solid, which is S. If you look into the definition in Wikipedia, it will give you this long definition. I'm not gonna read it because I'm pretty sure the reason you come to this video is to find something simpler. So, let's go to the simple one. Here, I'm giving you simplified version of the definition. A class should only have one purpose. Yes, a single class should only represent one purpose. Maybe after saying this, question that might come up to your mind is why a class should only have one purpose. Let's answer it in the next slide. Okay, now, why single responsibility principle? I categorize it into three benefits. First one is readable. This is the very first thing that you will notice once implemented this principle. When you come back to your code which was written a few months ago, you will notice that your code is more readable. Second is understandable. The moment you realize your code is more readable, naturally it will help you to understand it easier. You wouldn't take much time in understanding specific code. And the third is maintainable. After you read and understand your code, it will definitely help you if you want to make some changes in your code. So the next question that might come to your mind is when this principle is needed. The answer is every time you create or modify a new class. You create a new class based on one purpose. Also, if you're modifying something in the class, make sure it still sticks to the one purpose principle. Now, I will give you a simple analogy of this principle, starting from the violation first. Let's say you have a sack of fruits in your house, which contains mix of apple, orange, and lemon. You wish to eat orange, so you come to your sack and want to take it out from your sack. But the fruit that you take is apple. Then you try to take again, and lemon is taken. And at last, you try again, and orange is taken. In this illustration, it shows clearly that you need 3 efforts just to take out an orange. So, how do we fix this? Here's how we fix the previous problem. We should not mix everything up in one sack. So, let's say you have 3 sacks, and in each sack contain only one fruit. Like, first sack contain apple, second sack contain orange, and the third sack contain lemon. So, if you wish to eat orange, you simply go to the second sack and take it easily without trying to take again and again. This clearly shows that in order for you to eat orange, you only need 1 effort to take it. This analogy is exactly the same as coding. Now, I will show you the common mistake with code example. This is written in Kotlin language, but don't worry, because I'll explain the code for you. But language is not important here. What important is the concept. Here, we have a class named ageCalculator. It contains 2 functions, which is calculate that return age based on birth year and isValid that return whether the input birth year is greater than current year or not. Now, let's pay attention to the second function, which is isValid. If you try to think about it, this function doesn't match with the class purpose, which is ageCalculator. This class has a purpose only for calculating age, not for validating age. So, isValid function violates the single responsibility principle. So, how do we fix this? Pretty simple actually. The first step is remove isValid function from ageCalculator class. And then put it in another class like ageValidator. Now, both classes only have one purpose, which is the best practice of single responsibility principle. We have come to the conclusion of this principle. We can conclude that meaning of single responsibility principle is one class equal to one purpose. So, starting from now, if you see a class that contains more than one purpose, try to refactor it because it will pay off when you read it again in the future. I hope you get the point of this principle. If you do have a question, comment it below and I'll try my best to answer it. If you feel this video is helpful, please do like and share to the one who needs this explanation. Also, subscribe to this channel so you will get noticed if I post video again in the future. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.